Bros, I hope you're doing well. It's your friend Paul from Handsome Virgin. Bros, this thing just inspired me to start. Zoom in on it. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Les Brown. So bros, on your journey, even if you miss your target, you are better off. You can rest assured because you can know that you are better off than you would have been if you had not started at all. Now, this video is about what you can do to overcome flatline. Okay? That feeling of where you might get back home from work or whatever, and you sit back and you just feel like, Apparently that's flatline. I don't know, that's just what I hear, okay? And I believe I've experienced that same feeling that you have or are experiencing right now. And for me, bros, what I would do and what I would recommend to you is, let's look at it like this. I remember a time back in my life where things were an adventure. It was a path, more of a path, right? When you think back to times in your life when things were like you're going up a road and you're going somewhere, those times were probably more emotional. There was more drama going on. It was a roller coaster of emotions. For example, just after I left boarding school, a place where I was abused, a place where I was bullied, a place where I had a lot of different experiences. That boarding school was the place that I discovered that I was actually good looking, that I was handsome. Before that, I did not know that I was handsome. I did not know what it was like. So then I realized, yo, I'm actually one of the good looking guys in the hostel. I actually noticed that, wow, I'm actually pretty ambitious. I'm actually pretty unique. I'm actually pretty focused. I'm actually pretty disciplined. And girls are drawn to me, okay? That's what I realized when I stepped out of the hostel and went to convention on a bus and was with my friends, with the cool dudes and so forth, okay? My friends were the cool guys. I was amongst the cool guys. And I had no idea, okay? Now what am I saying? What am I saying? This whole thing, bros, is to point out that when you have a goal that you're working towards, when you are challenging yourself and stepping out of your comfort zone, when there is something difficult to do, then you stand there on the brink and you look at it and you're like, muster up the courage and you're like, I gotta do it. Yeah, I gotta do it. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. You ever see that girl that you like at school and you see her there and she's got a blue dress on and her hair is like in the wind. It's like whoosh, 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 whoosh. And she's shaking her hair, her butt is shaking. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're like, whoosh, gotta do it. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. And your friend's patting you on the back. Come on, you got it, Pete. You got it, bro. Come on, Pete. You got it, bro. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Tap into it. Tap into it. I'm not saying approach every single girl that you see, though that might be the thing. I'm saying find your challenge, find your goal, find the thing that's going to take you to the edge and you're going to be like, yo, I gotta do it, I gotta do it, I gotta do it. Find your cold shower moment in life, okay? There are different cold shower moments in life. Find your cold shower moment. My cold shower moment, bros, was, wow, man, I think back to convention, my dudes. Now, I remember in boarding school, I started like low as like the loser guy. I was even below the lowest dude. So, what a story, bros. Wow. Throughout my year at boarding school, it was like, it was less than a year, but it felt like 5 years. So at this place that I was abused at, as time went by, I went higher and higher and higher up the ladder. And so near the end was when I was the most respected in the hostel. And we went to an event called convention where all of the schools came together. And what happened was, my friends actually all knew that I have a thing for Asian girls. Okay, especially Japanese girls.
So
when we went to convention, this was my this was my cold shower moment, bros. We were in the mall in Bloemfontein. Beautiful place with the trees. It could also be maybe because of the Asian girls over there. That's why I've got these emotions attached to the place. Okay, so when we were in the mall, we were in a line, lined up at Wakaberry, which is the place where they serve you frozen yogurt. And then there was an escalator right over there, and there's noise going on, that ambient, you know, the nice sound of lots of people. And then I'm in the line. My friend taps me on the shoulder. Hey, Paul, look there. And I look. Guess what I see, bros? Guess. There were two cute Asian girls walking with this long, black, silky. He's like, yo. I'm like, oh, yeah, I saw. He's like, get their numbers. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to, dude. I'm going to. I was like, at that time, bros, I was like, yeah, no, I don't know if I'm gonna. Then in my head, right? And then my friend's like, oh, dude, go get the numbers. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to, dude, I'm going to. Don't rush me. Like, that's the impression that I'm giving off now. And my other friends there, they start pointing, they start calling me, hey, Paul. We're all in a line, lined up, right, bros, from that side to that side. And then they're calling me, yo, Paul. And they're pointing at the girls. Paul. Asian girls. Look, Paul. Hey, Paul. I'm like, I know. I've got eyes, I can see, bros. I know. And then they're coming close by. And as they're about to walk past, I'm like, this is my cold shower moment, bros. This is the time that I kept in slow motion. It was now or never. And they were walking past. And as time froze, there was a discussion. A deep debate going on in my head. Maybe you guys have experienced this too. The debate goes something like this. Should I do it? Should I not? What will happen? I don't know if I should. Oh, shyness. Why shyness? Why must shyness exist? You know that frustration you feel for yourself. And now these girls are about to go down the escalator, and time is slowly unfreezing. Wow, 10 minutes. And these girls are busy going as they're about to go, and my friend is like, Paul, get their number. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to get the number. Meanwhile, in my head, I was already defeated in my mind. I was like, no, I let them go past, it's too late. And he's like, yo, get the number. And I'm like, man, I was going to get the number. I'm just looking for a pen. I got a pen. Got my book out. I walked. And he pushed me. My friend pushed me. I actually thank him. He pushed me. I'm like, walk towards them. And they're by the escalator, the steps, and I recall it clear as a foggy memory, okay? And there they are. They were about like here. Their heads were like something like here, now that I think about it, yeah. And I was like, hey, no response. Sound of the mall clouding up the quietness, shyness that I used to possess. Now I'm too flipping awesome. Okay, so, and I made my voice louder. Hey! And they turned around. Oh, hey! Then I went down with them. What did I say again? I spoke to them, I did something, okay? I just recall, as I'm speaking to them, I'm coming off as confident, like I'm used to doing this, like this is normal for me, you know? That's what I did there at the convention thing. And as I was speaking to them, they were giggling and were like speaking softly to each other in their Oriental language. Now I don't know what they were saying, but my heart was touched and I appreciated it anyway. So bros, from that simple moment, you know what, I actually got the phone numbers, okay? I got both phone numbers, and they seemed to, I don't know what was happening then, like it was a while back, but seemed like a positive experience, okay? Seemed okay-ish. For me, it was definitely positive because it doesn't matter how they felt. What matters is what I did, what you do, okay? As I came back up the escalator, as I returned, now this is one of the turning points in the story of my time in boarding school. As those metal steps elevated me, I began to ascend to the place of glory where my friends awaited me. And I came up the escalator, as we call it, feeling like a sea. And I'm not talking about a sea, an ocean. I'm talking about a chef. What the flip, Paul? Paul, what the flip? What the flip is a chef, Paul? What the flip is a chef? A chef is a guy who cooks food. Oh, we know that, but what do you mean? A chef, there was a dude who was caught inside of the bathroom. He was wearing chef clothes, and my friends, they were just there, so then they heard him going, how did it go? He was smoking, masturbating, and taking a crap at the same time. So my friends told me about that, and the guy came out, and he was the chef of the place. So yeah, so much for that food. So we started making a joke if someone does something cool. We're like, yo, feeling like a C. So it's like feeling like a chef. We had other names as well for different things. In our group, we called ourselves LVs, which were Die Laatste Vark. Die Laatste Vark means the last pig, which is basically like, yo, how much do people love bacon? People love bacon, okay? Now, how much more would this pig be valuable if it was the last one on earth? So in that sense, if anyone does something that is cool or outstanding, we refer to them as your Laatste Vark. Anyway, I can go on to all kinds of discourses, man. Anyway, let's focus on the story, bros. 14 minutes. I came up there in glory, returning to my people. What didn't matter was girls' opinions of me. What mattered was my own flipping opinion of me, because I was on my own journey to a certain place. And I had taken the step out of my comfort zone and engage in my cold shower in this part in life. Came out there, a huge jack like Wolverine coming up like, they're like, yo, you get the number? Did you get the number? And I'm like, yes, I got the number. Both numbers. Bro, deal with flatline. Find your something that stirs up emotion, something that strikes you, something that is maybe it's dancing, something that takes you out of that quiet, still sitting down mode where it's like, you know what I'm saying? Find something that takes you out of it. Find your challenge and do it. When you do that, your life becomes so much more colorful. Okay? The pain will add memories to your journey. It sets you up for pleasure at some point in the journey. Because everything that you feel is contrast. Okay? Hope you guys found this helpful. Subscribe for more stuff like this. See you in the next one. Bye!